I had an aphid problem indoors trying to overwinter my Okinawa spinach and my sweet potatoes and stuff. And I've noticed all the aphids are gone, and I thought, well, what happened to them? And it's because I've got these little Asian ladybugs. And the difference between them and the North American kind, now these are no longer considered Asian because they've been here for at least 25 years, maybe longer. So they're now North American as well. Everything moves around. But why I like them is because they don't all go hibernate in the Sierra Nevada mountains in one pile. When I was a kid, I used to go up to the mountains and pick up the North American ladybugs because they were no longer to be found in the winter because they all go hibernate in the Sierra Nevadas in the winter. But these Asians, they fly into your house and into sheds and warm places for the winter, and if you have a greenhouse, they'll go in there too. So I like them because they give you year-round aphid control, and because they come in many different colors. They're just wonderful. Of course, the pest control companies are making tons of money because people are afraid of them, and they want everyone to spray and pay them money. But they're wonderful ladybugs. They eat aphids. They're the same thing. They're just more colorful. They come in many different shades, and they will still be around in the wintertime to eat the aphids. And both ladybugs are still doing fine because my friends in California, they tell me that the mountains are still loaded with enough ladybugs to put them in bags by the hundreds of thousands and pile them up and sell them. And they hide way up high in the hills where I used to live, close to Mount Whitney, where they hibernate. Anyway, I wanted to test the viability of my Purple Passion, or my Purple Beauty bell peppers, and so I've got these. They're already putting on blooms, and I didn't expect them to grow that good. It got a really good, almost 100% germination. But look at these. These things are wonderful. Look at there's a ladybug there. There's a ladybug there. They're just all over. I really like them. And I've got no aphids anymore. And I had them so bad I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to eat my Okinawa spinach even after rinsing. It was like, man, see, I've been eating it. I tip them and I eat that. It's a good green to grow. And I generally get a better use out of these during the wintertime while I'm overwintering them for extra fresh greens than when they're in the summer growing outside in a shady area in the ground. But I dig them up and I put them in a pot, and then I start making cuttings by sticking them in glasses of water and putting them around the yard for summer. But it's not winter hardy in zone 7, so I have to overwinter it. And here it never makes seeds. It's pretty rare for them to make seeds anyway, but they do. And it's called Gynera procumbens, or Okinawa spinach, and it's the same thing in my opinion as the longevity spinach, but it's purple, and I found it to be hardier in my area, taking the heat better or something. Anyway, and I've already started my mustard spinach. This is my second time because I put it out. It's got some beets in there too, but and this is just regular dirt. I always use regular dirt. I don't always, but usually I do, because it's the easiest. Unless I have dirt potting soil on sale, then I'll go ahead and get some of that. And I reuse all my soils. Why not? You can't really get new soil. Even if you buy new potting soil, it's coming from old soil too. Unless you've sterilized it, and I don't believe in sterilizing it because then you don't have the microbes and the disease resistant from the time they're young, if you do that. But I have no troubles. But what I did wrong here was I put them outside to harden off a little, my first batch, and forgot to bring them in. An hour after dark, they were frozen. Young seedlings of winter hardy crops don't take the cold weather yet. They have to wait until they've gotten a little bit bigger before they can take the cold. So that's a big problem. That's why you should try to start them indoors first before you put them out in the cold. But I've got plenty of them outside already that are bigger. That's it.